I feel like the nullifier is such a crucial pickup that it's more important than the side lane pressure that comes from the shard.
I mean, nullifier on Lycan is always just chef's kiss, right? You go in, you isolate a target, you know you're going to be able to bring this guy down. He already has AC. Downside is some of his auras are getting reflected, so he does have to pick his point of attack well.
Sure.
Otherwise, you're going to power up Ghost to just hit that butterfly, just hit level 18. But the Lycan doesn't have to be the first one in. I think for BB, that's ideal. Which is another reason why if you're Nigma Galaxy, if you can start these fights on your terms with a tiny initiation, it's going to feel a lot better for you.
That's up to Noob. He's got to get that Rolling Thunder Blink Dagger initiation. They can't afford to be picked off underneath their tower like this. All the support ults being dropped on this Nature's Prophet. Feeling they've got it for sure, but this Rolling Thunder is just beautiful. A bowling ball right through the middle of BB team. Has taken out 2 cores and freed Samael. He may have died, but they got a 1-for-3 exchange, and only a Blink Dagger will bail out this Grimstroke from death that was closing in.
Pure just never gets Chrono off there. Gets chain stunned off Avalanche into the Rolling Thunder, into the congregations of the deep. The extra tendril betrayed him there. That's a very different fight if he gets that up, considering how clumped Nigma were. They got their Terrorblade glimpsed out of that fight, and they had to TP the new Pango into the preemptive Soulbind. Not a good fight setup for them, but they just pushed through it.
It was just so unnecessarily risky to make that jump and not use the Chrono. If you don't want to jump in as the Void, I think that's fine too, but...
I mean, he just doesn't want to Chrono his own teammate here, right?
For sure.
Like, you don't want to Chrono your own puck, it feels bad, but... Man, that neutral creep did some work there.
It messed them up, man. Fortunately, Miro was there to finish it off, but that was almost 3 for nothing. Nigma Galaxy, they'll claw back a bit of a lead. 2,000 net worth lead for them, 28 minutes. And another Tormentor's coming. Another Roshan is going to be available. Big objectives.
Scaling. Just have to keep scaling your 2 top net worth heroes here and hope it's enough to win the fights around Roshan.
Will it be enough to win the fights 10 minutes from now?
That's a very different story. Got to play with what's in front of you here and just gear up to power up this Terrorblade. Make Ghost as strong as possible. The saves need to go into him. You need to make sure that the lockdown is centered around this Terrorblade in the fight as well. He is the majority of your damage because the Pango...
Oh, they've got a good high ground ward. These two are walking straight into it. Omar's going to TP away, but Noob, not as lucky. He's going to be trapped inside of a Static Storm. No saves available here. His Courier does manage to get away.
Such a tough Pango game. If you get jumped by Static Storm or Coil, you're probably dead. If you play on the backside of the fight and go in later, you're probably getting Soulbound or Chronoed. There's a time dilation in the middle of that for you. I mean, I do not envy Noob's position here.
Yeah, particularly since he's not a hero that could just be thrown away, right? His disables are so key to the Terrorblade and the Nature's Prophet to do damage in these fights.
They need his lockdown. They're going to need his damage as this game scales.
Scotty will certainly help if that will help to, you know, just slow down some of these heroes just a tad bit if Ghost can get to that point. BKB will be a massive pickup for Samael, at least until the Disruptor has an Aghanim Scepter, and Kataomi is really not that far away. He's been killing on the Disruptor with this early Blink Dagger, and the conservation of resources, he's just barreling straight to a fast axe.
I mean, he's honestly had a very good game for how poorly that top lane went. This game is dead even. It's another game. They're within like 200 XP of each other. I don't know how these teams keep doing it.
One team fight could break things open. BKBs are wanted on both sides of the table here. The Nature's Prophet and the Faceless Void are so close to it. It doesn't feel equal though, Avery. Feels like that Faceless Void BKB is a little bit more powerful.
It's a little better here, especially when you have nothing to go through it except that punch, which pretty hard to burst this guy down in a single punch.
Yeah.
Fury on BKB could be really influential though. If Sumail can, you know, TP, if he finds one of these supports at the start of the fight, pick his point and just take one of them out, it could be huge. If he gets jumped first, all that goes out the window. You might also want to save buyback. That could be really influential in the Roshan fight. If you have 2 lives on the Sphere and you can come back instantly.
Oh, there goes that Aghanim Scepter. Pure spotted that one. Worth the Observer Ward, as I'm sure Nigma Galaxy know that it's warded up there, but they can't afford to worry about the other side of the map. They're focusing on controlling Roshan. Smoke on both sides, and a stalemate.
That's a 4,000 net worth courier right there. How do you start the fight if you're Nigma Galaxy? That's what you're thinking right now. I mean, they would love for someone to wander in and you just toss them back, but that is not going to happen when you have wolves to scout.
And if you're BB team, time is on your side, right? You don't have to force anything here.
Oh yeah, Pure is still on the team. Yo, good job. I'm back in the game. I'm farmed up. I have BKB. I'm just going to continue to scale from here on out. I'm a big problem for them. No pressure on us.
Nigma Galaxy can start working the map. That's always the advantage of a Nature's Prophet, as he runs down lanes with Treants and Mjolnir.
Do Nigma have a gem? They don't have one yet. So they're pretty reliant on playing around these sentries with the wolf scouting. Level 20 puck already, so you got that Waning Rift cooldown on top of the Octarine. That's where this hero just becomes almost impossible to kill.
Yeah. Samael, he's got his level 20, as well as Ghost. A little bit of extra Conjure Image duration to help with the map pressure. I mean, Nigma Galaxy, they, yes, they would like this Roshan to happen faster, but they also have the time where the Nature's Prophet and the Terrorblade Illusions can push in these side lanes and start forcing BB team to break apart a little bit. And maybe that presents an opening.
I do feel like we see Nigma get in this position a lot, though, where they're just kind of waiting outside Roche, waiting for an opportunity as if they're unsure of what the correct play is. They don't want to aggressively smoke into BB, but the problem with waiting is it's at a loss. Like, BB are farming more of the map. They're eventually going to get some lanes in. You know, Pure is just showing top right now. And this is normally information you're using to make some decision. You're either going to smoke off this, you're going to force the Roshan, you're going to try and go to their high ground and D-ward or something. Letting him get away with this, it just feels like too much wiggle room.
He was just level 18. Now he's got that crucial level 20 talent, where all of a sudden the Faceless Void has a massive damage upgrade inside Chronosphere.
He's gotten so much out of these last few minutes. His damage has gone up considerably. He's halfway to MKB now.
Nigma Galaxy, I mean, just at this point in time, you haven't forced anything for the last couple minutes. Maybe you're just waiting out for Roshan to go to the other side, because it's still a minute away, and then it goes up to the top side of the map, and you have that Radiant Outpost to play with.
Someone better help Dire's middle tower.
Feels like they're also just out of smokes.
I mean, look at BBT, man. They're just like, we're all over the map. We've left.
They have no intention of grouping up here. This is what I'm saying. The lead is just going BB's way.
We left the creep inside of the Roshan pit. We know you're not doing it, but if you want to try, go for it.
You have to make a play call here. You just bought the smoke, and it just came up. Insta-pop. They've decided to go for it. There's a power rune top. Not a bad
they're
one.
doing Tormentor right now. This is just flat out unacceptable.
That's the Lycan shard, too. We'll take that every day of the week.
All right,
I mean, if
Nigma, have to buy it.
Can you end up? I don't think you can end up smoking to this corner of the map. They might try and look for someone who's farming their way back, but yeah, they just full U-turn.
BKB, level 20, Faceless Void, BKB on the Lycan. Now he's got a shard. Now you've got Aghanim Scepter on the Disruptor. It feels like there's just crucial items flowing in for BB team. Nigma Galaxy, maybe they find a massive opening though. It was all worth the wait if they could kill this Disruptor and then do more with it. It can't just be a pick-off. It's got to be taking this fight to Roche and seeing what BB team do.
I'll be honest, I've seen some crazy smokes in my time. That might have been the craziest one that somehow ended up working. They did an entire map cross into another half map cross into randomly run into the 5.
Look at Pierre again. Again, on the opposite side of Roshan saying, go ahead. If you want Roche, you can take it. And Nigma Galaxy will oblige.
But do BB want to give it up here? They just got Parasma on Puck. They have BKB on the Lycan. This is a fight they can take, especially with Chrono around the pit. And once more, Nigma Galaxy hesitating on this play, right? Not making a 100% call to go for Roche. They'd rather take the fight. This could be correct, but it feels like this Roche has been in the making for 5 minutes now.
Yeah, Pure joins his team in this smoke, and now the Disruptor is back into play.
Look for the tiny jump. It means so much for Nigma Galaxy here.
What does he got to get?
He's got to find something, either disruptor or
They see this
target.
disruptor, they're after him, they've got the lane ward to be able to spawn him out. They know he's on the edges here, but can they get to him? A Rolling Thunder trying to chase him down, and Faceless Void, he will lock down the Nature's Prophet short, but you already lost your disruptor. It's gonna be crucial heroes dead on both sides for the team fight. Puck, maybe he can get away off this blink, manage to get a coil onto GH. He wants to deal with these safe supports, and Pure, he can help him out with the damage. They gotta bounce away from Ghost.
They're just kiting him out right now. They know the control is gone.
Yeah, no Rolling Thunder, and now the buybacks on the supports. BB team, they just back away. They call it quits.
Gotta respect the Terrorblade. His damage hurts though.
3,000 damage. Up on a single hero, and look at GPK, still bouncing in and out right on top of Nigma Galaxy. They don't know what to do about him.
They can't do anything about him. Double support buyback, you still can't find this puck, and your meta's about to wear out. So do you have the confidence to go for Roche here with the ultis on cooldown? It looks like the call from Ghost is no. This Roche will continue to get delayed.
And that pretty much guarantees that there's going to be another fight with another Chronosphere.
Yep.
Similar timings here on the cooldowns of both Metamorphosis and Chronosphere.
And Pure, he finished MKB. So that Butterfly starting to lose some values. It just feels like BB are outscaling them here. This game has been slowed down. It's been delayed.
I just cannot believe how much they overextended themselves for that disruptor kill. I mean, Sumail committing for that kill had to have known that he was going to get chronoed.
I mean, he has to, right? Like, you have to take this disruptor out of the fight. Dude, that...
Lo que me olvidaba.
Oh, yeah! A coil static storm with the negative scepter. A snowball pickup. Sorry, GH. All that does is put you in the kill zone. Pure will go to work on Sumail. There's just nothing Nigma Galaxy can do about the team fight now.
This game is slipping away one fight at a time. You're getting outscaled. You're getting out-controlled. You need too many items to power through it right now. And that man right there, GPK, he salvages mid-game and he is taking over the late game. Suddenly, Pure has all the damage he needs. The fights are just becoming too easy. You throw out the coil, you throw out a soulbind, you land a static storm. That fight is just probably over. There's no way to bail it out like last game. There is no supernova to save you this time around, and a beautiful jump from GPK gives them a two-man static storm on two of the best targets you can hope for.
I guess Radiant fortified their structures.
And you said it, it's a hard game at some point in time to deal with this Faceless Void, to deal with the puck and all the mobility they have. It's also not a great game now for the GH saves. Right? If that means he's still going to be locked inside of Static Storm and he goes in for the snowball, then you can't make the same kind of miracle plays that he did with the Supernova saves from game one.
Nope, it's just not in the cards. I mean, you can get BKB on Tusk. You know, Blink BKB, you can go that route, but it is not the utility route he went this game. Does not have the gold for it. It's a long way away. This is a huge window for BB to try and just end this game, especially pushing towards these 25 talents. You have backtrack coming. You just got Coil Pierce's debuff immunity. I mean, this lineup scale is just insane. And of course, Save, he eventually got to Dark Tortured in this game. That is another spell you have to worry about. You give up a big link with this Terrorblade on top, you're going to be playing against a very strong Terrorblade illusion.
Scotty, also a big increase in survivability for this Faceless Void. It seems impossible for them to be able to burst him down now.
Yeah, the items are just rolling in. This is BB's game to take right here if they don't botch some sort of terrible high ground. Hex on Sumail gives you a little bit of hope. This means you can go in and try and take out the puck or the void. This is some of the control that they have lacked for a lot of this game. That means if you go in, you pop BKBs early, you ignore Static Storm, you have a chance to burst down one of these big targets with Chain Stun between the Hex and the Tiny. That's what you have to look for here.
Well, Terrorblade, meet your own illusion. Grimstroke's going to be running his own TB illusions down lanes. So that, alongside the Lycan Shard, alongside a 15,000 net worth lead, it kind of takes all the gas out of Nigma Galaxy's map play that they were doing in the first 30 minutes.
They will smoke, though. Bold smoke attempt. Into that Aegis. If you run into the Faceless Void first, the fight is just going to be impossible. You have to find the backside of BB's formation. Find those supports, find the puck, find the disruptor.
What can they do with this? They get into the high ground. That's already a decent start. And they spot the Grimstroke, hit him with the Rolling Thunder. The team can't quite jump in as aggressively, but they've already killed the Grimstroke. That's a great start.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. Negative Scepter, give it over. Wolf Bite on the Faceless Void. He's going to jump in 3-man Chronosphere, and he starts going to work on Ghost. Can he kill Ghost? Easily. Can he kill more? Without a doubt. He's already taken out 2 supports, and oh my god, Samael just made mincemeat. They can kill a hero, maybe 2, but once Pure gets involved, it's all over.
Dude, that wolf bite was straight nasty. A wolf above time just demolished them in a second. No hesitation to Chrono GBK there. He's like, brother, you carried the early game. I'm going to carry the late.
And Pure, I mean, he's known for these sort of calls. He knows how to end games when they've got an advantage. He's just going to go straight for the tier 4s. Nigma Galaxy left with only 2 buybacks here.
He got glimpsed to Fountain. Oh, I thought he got glimpsed. I guess they will defend it here with buybacks, but
Our BB team actually going to back away because you still have a minute left on this Aegis.
Nah, you have Aegis, you push it.
Yeah, Pure doesn't even need Chronosphere to be a threat. They get a couple of the buildings and will actually give respect. Nigma Galaxy.
Okay. I mean, that's a defense.
Well, hold on for now. Wait.
Or is it?
Or is the Wolf Bite?
He's just going in.
The Wolf is at your door. He's knocking the damn door down. That's going to be Barracks gone yet again. And Pure waits for his next victim. New pulled back in from the glimpse. All right, got the Rolling Thunder out of him. Time walks. Wait, up back in. Hit by an avalanche. But of course, even if they could kill him, he still has that extra life. GH, he throws out the punch just to try and save his own life. Miro's gonna chase after. Oh, 1,000 damage crit to finish him off. Got him inside the Sprout. And Miro doesn't actually have a way out of this one. The Quelling Blade's still on cooldown. But what about the rest of them? Side the Vice, put onto the Faceless Void. They ignore him for now. Coil onto 2. Onto Nature's Prophet. Miro's gonna jump in after him. And he's got the Nature's Prophet. Again, he does not need Chronosphere to just knock you down. Just full on auto attacks all the way through. A click into the base. Whether it's heroes or buildings, they will all fall. Unless Pure can be locked inside the fountain. No, good try. But he's gonna kill you at the fountain. Is that what you wanted? Because you can have it. Into the fountain goes Pure. He wipes out Nigma Galaxy in their own fountain to push us to a game 3.
We've had a lot of 2-0 series today, but finally this crowd will get what they deserve. A game.
That we're seeing now. Nigma still had an okay position, and I think Pure was looking to get like a BKB, but then maybe also an MKB.